lifting up, and we'll come to seated with the legs outstretched. Okay, so we'll bring the hands to the shins, blocking the shins slightly so that we can rotate at the ankles. If you were here last night, you'll remember doing this probably. So we're getting as much movement into the joint of the ankle as we can. To do that, we'll go really slowly to explore that range. You might get a bit of cracking going on. So notice any parts of that circle that is more challenging. You know, so maybe for me, I find it's not actually a circle because I haven't quite got my full range of ankle mobility. There's bits that are more challenging. Good, and then bring the hands behind you. Just rest the hands on the ground so that you can move from your hip. And again, it's like a rotation inwards and outwards. The toes are moving, but it's not the ankle moving now. It's coming from up here. The top of the thigh bone is rotating in your hip socket. Good. Great, okay. Let's bend the right knee, tuck the arm underneath the thigh, sitting up nice and tall, and we're just going to bend and straighten the leg. Don't worry about trying to straighten the leg, that's not what we're doing here. Just doing a little bit of maintenance on our knees. So again, working in a comfortable range of, range of bending and straightening. Comfortable and controlled. Good. And then bring the hand to the shin, and I'll face you for this one. So there's a little bit of rotation at the knee, a little bit. So find your shin bone, and then see if you can find that rotation. So the toes will move in and out. Obviously, we don't want the ankle to be doing that. We want the knee to be doing it. So it's almost like you can feel it, the shin rotating a little as the toes move in and out. And then we'll add in. So turn the toes out, lift, lower. Turn the toes in, lift, lower, but nice and controlled. It's not like we're kicking it out. Rotating, lifting, lowering, rotating, lifting, lowering. Good. Okay, and then cross that leg over. And we're going to thread fingers between toes. So we high five the foot with the opposite hand. And that's the easiest way to do this. Then thread the fingers through between the toes. And then once you've got those fingers thread through, which can take a bit of time and feel a bit strange, but that's okay. Then we can rotate at the ankle again. One way and then taking it in the other direction. Good, and then we'll give the foot a really good shake out. So release the fingers, hold the lower leg so that you can loosen up that ankle even more. So maybe take a breath in and let it go out through the mouth as you give it a shake. And then we'll do the other side. So left leg bends, straighten out that right leg, holding underneath the thigh and straightening and bending. Again, just notice any sensation, any feedback that you're getting. Might be telling you to rein it in a little bit. I'm getting a little bit there, saying don't need to go that far. And finding comfortable range of movement. And then let's bring the hand to the shin, find the rotation at the knee. It might be tiny. It's just getting that awareness of what's going on in our body. Can you feel the shin bone? The fact that the shin bone is connected with your knee joint, is coming out the knee joint, and there is movement capacity there. And then you can add in the straighten and bend and rotate and straighten and bend, and just explore all those different ways of moving your joint, your knee. Good. Okay, let's cross that leg over. Again, threading fingers through, high five the foot, thread the fingers through between the toes, give your toes a bit of a stretch, create some space, and then circle at your ankle again. One way and then taking that in the other direction. Okay, give it a shake out, release the fingers, shake out the ankle. Good, let that joint go if you can. And then come back over onto all fours.